Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. And so Donald Trump was on a stand-up tour and did a really good bit. And I'm going to be honest here, I think this is hilarious. So real quick, let me set this up with my thesis here. I think you should vote for Joe Biden just for Trump's reaction. I think if Joe Biden wins, Trump is going to have such a hilarious set of stand-up material already prepared that it's just going to be great. The Twitter meltdown when he loses is going to be amazing. I really just want to say, please vote for Joe Biden just for Trump's reaction. Because Biden is landsliding this guy, landsliding even, I'm so sorry, in the polling. And this is the material that we got, and it's hilarious. This is really good stuff I'm about to play. But again, if Biden wins, well, Trump says you'll never hear from him again. Somehow I doubt that. And I really do want this reaction. So please, if you're on the fence about voting for Biden, just do it. Who cares about your little fucking 1%? Right? Just do it. Then we'll get Trump's crying meltdown, and that's going to be excellent content. But for now, honestly, I agree with more than half of what Trump says here. Okay? But I think it's really funny.
He is the worst candidate. The dumbest of all candidates.
The dumbest of all candidates.
But he was dumb in prime time, as told to me by a senator from long ago. Said, who's the dumbest in the Senate? Who's the smartest in the Senate? The smartest is, I won't tell you. But the dumbest is Joe. I said, who's Joe? He said, Joe Biden. That was 25 years ago. That was in prime time.
Fucking prime time.
He's the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics. If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will never speak to you again. You'll never see me again. No, how do you lose?
Again, I just want to say this is how people fall for the Trump thing. Is he is genuinely really funny, and they think, guy on TV made me chuckle, must be president. Like, what? Like, this is why you get, like, whenever you look at a comedian, like, stand-up video on YouTube, you scroll down, and you get a bunch of people that say, oh, this person should be president. They're so smart. They're so poignant. Dude, it's a fucking comedy routine. Like, yeah, there's a lot of smart, intelligent, and very passionate comedians, like myself, for example, right? But at the same time, comedy does not mean you're qualified to be president. But again, a lot of these people are just surface-level dullards. They can't think. So when they think, oh, that's enough to get them to vote for someone. They don't go like, oh, this guy's destroying my health care, taxing me out the wazoo, giving away all of my tax dollars to his rich corporate gangster friends. Oh, he's destroying the country's safety and stability by letting a virus run rampant, killing 200,000 people. Oh, he's destroying national security by getting us involved in so many conflicts while claiming to be the anti... That whole thing doesn't matter. Because, haha, funny man, say joke. Haha! US, TDS, MAGA, US. Oh my God.
Honestly, Jeff, I go up and these guys are grilling me all the time. Stephanopoulos grill. It's okay. It's all right.
When has Donald Trump ever been grilled by the main... Like, what? This is the thing. As our mainstream media in this country is so pathetic, right? It can grill left-wingers like Bernie Sanders. How do you defend Fidel Castro? Like, what, dude? We're talking about healthcare for America in 2020. But you defended Fidel Castro. Like, they'll go hard on Bernie Sanders and anyone to the left of fucking Hillary Clinton, right? But when have they grilled a corporatist gangster? They grilled Donald Trump what? Asking you about, like, very basic stuff like, why did you say that the pandemic was fake when you were telling Bob Woodward that it was real and it was a big deal. That's not grilling. That's just asking a very simple question. Like, I would love to see these clips of the mainstream media grilling Donald Trump. But anyway, go on.
It's okay. I think it came out very well. It comes out well. You have to be able to answer. They're very weak compared to some of the foreign people that we deal with from foreign countries and leaders of foreign countries. But I say, he's always using a teleprompter. I don't care if he uses a teleprompter. You know what bothers me? That means the fake news is giving him the questions. Because they're giving him... So that's what really... They never gave me the questions. If I ever said, in fact, I'm going to say it now. I want from now on you to give me the questions before you ask me. And I'm going to
Again,
read the
this is
questions
funny.
off the teleprompter. And the questions are so easy. Did you see Anderson Cooper? He's a nice guy. He's interviewed me over the years, a lot. But he's a tough interviewer. Did you see those softballs? What do you think? Donald Trump is a very bad human being. Do you agree with that? Yes, I do, Anderson. Okay. No, I've never seen softballs. And actually, they're getting hit by it. They're getting hit by it. It's just a terrible thing.
Okay, again, real quick, this part is really funny, and I just want to underscore this. But again, Donald Trump is a comedian. That's what he is, right? But when you intertwine comedy with exploiting right-wing, like, evangelicals, like, the people that vote Republican, right? Really, they are being held together by string. That string being anti-abortion things. You've got evangelicals who, like, are so holy and so lovely, endorsing this, right? Like, all because of the babies. And the thing about right-wingers is they have such low IQs. They fucking, like, will change their opinions based on whoever spoke to them last. And that's why people like Donald Trump are able to captivate them, because they do a stand-up routine, right? And they think, Kung Flu! Oh, right? And they get, like, so into it, and they get obsessed. It's a cult. And that's what's so bizarre about it. But again, Donald Trump is funny. And so that's why when liberals say, "Oh, how dare you, good sir," it doesn't resonate. And it creates this weird feedback loop where Donald Trump is able to accurately keep sucking material out of the neoliberal establishment, right? Giving that, like, just like a bird chewing it up and then spitting it into the mouths of his fucking drone cultists. And then he's able to do this again, over and over and over again, like clockwork, every single day. And it's just bizarre. And he's saying the media's grilling me. They're so tough. They're tough, but unfair. Unlike my friend Bill O'Reilly, they're tough and then also unfair. Believe me, they are very not tremendous. I'm amazing. Now, Kung Flu? Like, it's just like, what? But okay.
I mean, this is a guy, I used to call him 1% Joe because he ran numerous times that he could only get 1%. In fact, he actually had 1% with an arrow pointing left. That means less than... Now he's shot. He's, like, got half of his head
arrow
left,
pointing left.
And he's out. Think of it. He's totally shot. And he ends up getting the nomination. He couldn't get it in prime time. What the hell is going on with the world today? What's going on? What's going on with the world, Mark?
Oh my God. Again, that's really funny. But again, I just want to underscore this for y'all, is that this is how dangerous Donald Trump is. Because it doesn't take a genius to look at neoliberals and say, they suck. And if you just say that in a funny way, you will captivate people. And so that's why you've got Donald Trumps that exemplify that on the right. And then you've got people that claim to be on the left. And I know I'm going to trigger a lot of people. You have people like Jimmy Dore, who claims to be a leftist, doing the same routine as Donald Trump. I'm just going to attack establishment Democrats all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every day. And they get sucked into this, like, establishment Democrat bad. So when AOC does something like, yeah, maybe Donald Trump being president for 4 more years is kind of a bad idea, you have people like Jimmo Dum Dum Dore that are like, you bend the knee, bend establishment bad, and then they just make a joke about it, and they get a bunch of people that go like, and it's the same thing. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do this. Seriously, because it's so easy to manipulate people. Right wing, people that claim to be left wing. I don't know. I don't take Jimmy Dore seriously as a left winger, and I'm not here to, like, shit on Jimmy Dore. This is an anti-Trump video, right? But my point to you is, there are people out there that are charlatans, and if you think someone is funny, you really need to look into them more than this surface level stuff. Like, again, all the Trump supporters, they're obsessed with him. And he puts out so many stand-up shows, so many HBO specials, right? That people are so caught up watching a stand-up tour, right, that they're not looking between the lines. They're not reading between the lines. They're not looking behind the scenes to see that he's been screwing them over for 4 years. Like, if it's someone who's a comedian who might have problematic opinions but is really damn funny, whatever. I don't care, right? But if behind the scenes that comedian is killing people, I'm not going to support their comedy. I might say their comedy is funny, but I'm not going to just say, Trump, funny, funny man, Kung flu, ha ha, Kung flu. It's like, it's bizarre to me, right? But you got these crowds of thousands that want to hear the orange man say Kung flu, and it's just bizarre. It's just so strange. But again, when you analyze this in the way that I'm trying to analyze it, you'll understand how easy it is to captivate people. When everything that they've been seeing is obviously bullshit, like with the mainstream news, right? All it takes is one person who's an egomaniacal charlatan to come through, weaponize that, which is so easy, get that attention, and then they create a feedback loop where they live off of each other. The mainstream media lives off of, how dare you, good sir? And then Trump lives off of the, how dare you, good sir? That's what it is. And that's what you need to understand, is they are working together. You think mainstream news anchors don't know what's going on? I mean, I'm sure some of them don't, because again, these people aren't bright. But you damn know well that the donors, the Republican and Democratic corporate donors, you know that this is perfect for them. This is exactly what they've been doing for decades, is building to this moment. And that's what you need to understand. All it takes is a comedian to create a feedback loop like a tornado with the fucking mainstream news, and then it's over. And this guy's probably going to skate to 4 more years, right? Because you have a bunch of fucking dullards that don't give a fucking shit about anything. As long as the guy is funny! As long as the Kung Flu! Sleepy Joe! like, yeah, sure, it's kind of funny, right? Like, again, it's funny as hell. But this is like Jerry Seinfeld observational humor. This is not breaking the fucking glass ceiling. This is not like going out of the fucking ordinary. This is not getting out of the mold. This is typical fucking comedy. Like, I can do this stuff. And that's why it's so bizarre to me. Is that if I had $1 billion, you bet your sweet bippy I would have a fucking cult of thousands of morons that do whatever I say because I'm funny. And that's exactly what Trump fans are. They will do whatever he says, even if it's against their best interest. Because, he's funny. He said a joke. So, gotta vote for him. I don't know. I'm just trying to drill this point into you, is that you need to understand what operates with the right-wing mind. And a lot of these people aren't even right-wingers. They have no ideology. They're just dumb. Like I said, if you had someone who was equally as funny and charismatic as Donald Trump, give them left-wing ideals while being very funny, I guarantee you they would switch just like that. Because these people don't actually care about policy. They don't care about their well-being or their kids' well-being. They would rather see their children die. They would rather watch their child die in front of them, voting for Donald Trump, instead of actually, I don't know, Googling what this candidate is doing or what he has done. Because they don't care, ultimately. They just don't care. And that's what you need to know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one. Peace.